Full disclosure, the voice you are listening to now is artificially generated, brought to you by satisphonic.com. See the link in the description for more details. What is a monthly subscription that is worth every penny? In the 1990s, Rolling Stone magazine offered lifetime subscriptions for $50. I got it, and I still get them free every month. When I move, I fill out a change of address form, and they keep sending them to the new resident. Over 25 years so far. That is more than a steal. My local movie theater chain offers 3 movies per week for $20 per month. They also offer a refillable popcorn buckets that's live for like 5 months for $30. Fantastic deal. My wife and I have Regal Unlimited, $19 mo for unlimited movies at the nicest theater in town. We love it. Yep, my wife and I also have Regal Unlimited, $21, and just picked up the cheaper refillable bucket and cup, $32, and then $10 to refill all year. It's great. My local movie theater has bed bugs. Hard to cancel that subscription. Do not recommend. I'm a fan of water, electricity, and garbage removal. If I'm really splurging, then natural gas. Hey, big spender over here. I use Spotify while working 8-10 hours per day, 5 days a week. Easiest money I've ever spent avoiding commercials while listening to whatever I want. I bought the family plan so that me and all my friends can listen to music at free and send each other songs to listen to. I've got my 2 best friends, my little sister, my dad and me on there. Best thing I've ever subscribed to. Makes me feel really good too when I see them enjoying their music at free. My local gas station chain called Sheetz has unlimited fries for $9.99 a month. Solid fries too. Leo, I did not expect to see Sheetz at the top of this thread. I used to work at one. My co-worker got this subscription and she would get an order of fries right before her shift started, during her break, and right after she got off work, since it renews like every 4 hours. She was going through some hardcore financial stuff, and this subscription saved her from going hungry all day for months. That probably wasn't the healthiest diet, but health can be a luxury sometimes. I get it. Any food is better than no food. If you can't get proper sustenance, you still need calories to survive. So it doesn't matter where they come from at that point, as long as you're eating something. I had a good year or two when I survived on the unsold Starbucks sandwiches we were supposed to throw out. Our local food bank didn't accept perishables, so only the pastries got donated. I'm certain those were awful for me, but that was when I had nothing in my bank account and too much pride to ask for help. Potatoes not a bad vegetable to survive on for a season. My college roommates and I made potatoes, and just potatoes last us through a lot of financially tough times. It's wild what you can do with them. You can boil them, you can mash them, you can put them in a stew. The comments under yours are giving the impression that Sheetz only exists in Pennsylvania. So others are aware they also have locations in North Carolina, Virginia, Ohio, West Virginia, and Maryland. They're not exclusive to pub. I cannot describe how jealous I am. The first Circle K I've ever seen in real life just opened down the street from me. I never bothered going in because I love Quick Trip so much. Now you've tempted me. Hello from Western Power. Sheetz is the shit. Respectfully speaking, if you're going to use it, a gym membership. Living on the streets. $11 a month Planet Fitness membership is well worth it for the showers alone. Yay, in that situation, it's probably the second best deal after the unlimited fries. Fuck, come to think of it, why am I paying rent and cooking meals? $20 mo and I could be working out all day and crushing fries for every meal. Just don't get old or need to replace your digestive system and you're set for life. Just don't get old and you're set for life is a hell of a saying. Yeah, the basic one just gets you into one location too. The black card gets you in anywhere. Why are you speaking respectfully? Because it's the new year, where everyone buys memberships that don't get used after February. Circle K has an unlimited fountain soda subscription that the regulars at one I deliver to use. Of course, it's the only show in a rural small town besides a grocery store, so they hang out there hours at a time and go almost every single day. I go in different times on different days of the week and will see the same 20 people at 6, item and also lunchtime. I have a weekly delivery of fresh vegetables from local suppliers. It's a bit more expensive than going to a shop, but they are fresh and taste amazing. Even friends recognize that the carrots are way more intensive in taste. What's the subscription? Just something your local suppliers offer, or is it something larger? Here in Germany, I have Querbeet, but there is a huge amount of local suppliers. I can drive the few kilometers down to where they have their gardens and watch the vegetables grow. Sounds like the German word for beating up homosexuals. A library card, edit. Wow, I didn't expect this to blow up like it did. Yes, you get your library card free. However, libraries are partly funded from us paying our property tax council rate. Even if you're renting, part of the landlord's mortgage goes to escrow, which pays the property taxes for your rental. A wise man once told me that having fun isn't hard when you've got a library card. Mark Brown, the creator of Arthur, signed my library card. Jekyll, Jekyll, Hyde, Jekyll, with Libby. I use my library card so much more after I discovered Libby. Have you used Canopy? Same login for Libby, but for films. 15 free films a month, and there's a widget for it on smart TVs. Not a monthly subscription, but an $100 every 5 years for, say, pre-check and global entry is the best money I've ever spent in terms of time saved. I am about 3 trips into my Psy pre-check, and it is delightful. Of course, we already had all these features before they took them away from us, then sold them back for the price of our personal information, but here we are. Tons of credit cards reimburse that too. It's a game changer for international travel. The great courses, college-level lectures on a variety of topics, intellectually rewarding. I had monthly subscription to the great courses for years and loved it. I tried to watch at least 1 lecture per day. They were excellent and covered so many topics. Then one day I found the great courses had morphed into Wonderim. On my Roku device, which seemed to carry some of the great courses, but also had other content. It was very confusing to me, admittedly an old guy. I never understood, is Great Courses now called Wonderium, or are they separate companies? Is Great Courses still producing new video courses? And if so, will all of them be available on Wonderium? Or does Wonderium only carry a subset of great courses? I made some attempts to answer the above questions, but could get nowhere, so I cancelled my Wonderium of a Great Courses subscription and forgot about it, but still missed the academic orientation of the Great Courses. So what happened? What is Wonderium? What is Great Courses? Sorry for the rant, but I've been wondering about this. Tons of credit cards reimburse that too. It's a game changer for international travel. Canopy and my library card gets me a ton of these for free. My Spotify Hulu deal I still have as a former college student at $11 a month for both. My gym membership through AIA, membership through AIA, a TIV Fit direct deal, which is $28 a month for access to a bunch of gyms in my area. Same on the Spotify Hulu deal. Happily pay each month. My Planet Fitness membership. Started going in September Forks Week and have lost about 20 EBs so far. It's such an immense stress reliever, and I'm feeling great about my progress and strength gain. Not a monthly subscription, but I love my annual Costco subscription because I love the quality of customer service and their better wages for employees. I was so proud of Costco. One of their locations unionized, and the company's response was basically, we failed our employees because they decided a union was necessary. That's almost on par with the CAO suggesting they raise the price of their $1.50 hot dogs, and then the co-founder threatening to kill them in response. I love that this comes up anytime Costco is mentioned, lol. I've had a few Costco employees as clients. Their health insurance benefits are up there, not the best. That would belong to government jobs, but none of the Costco employees have to worry about much with their health insurance. Pimsleur, $14 a month for unquestionably the best language learning program app in existence. Completely and utterly blows away stuff like Duolingo, Babbel, etc. Do a single month of a language before visiting a country that primarily speaks it, and you'll be blown away by just how much it helped. You may not be striking up detailed conversations with native speakers, but you can absolutely get around and say, understand all the stuff a tourist needs. Game changer for when I visited Italy. I just got the membership and got some new tires at their tire center. Installation is included in their price and saved me over $300 from what Discount Tire quoted me. Spotify. People complain about the price and/or free version, but I almost use it every day and more than every other app. Not just music, but podcasts. Helps make the commute easier. Spotify is the one thing I use every single day. There's never a day I don't put on music. Music, audiobooks, podcasts. Being able to essentially own, download and organize any music I want is great. I like the algorithm too, and I've had some really good music suggested to me based on my playlists, and considering the stupid stuff most of us will impulse buy for $10, $12, I think it's a pretty good deal. I hate how we have to subscribe now. We can't buy software. Merely a map on my phone. It's $2.99 a month, and it has tons of recipes for meals. It creates a shopping list for you, and has a reminder each week to help create your weekly menu before you go grocery shopping. It then has very effective recipes that are super easy to follow with in-app timers for you to keep you on track. Kindle Unlimited is awesome for the wife and I. We read about 175 books per year. Not a personal problem, and I'm not sure it really counts as a subscription, but I'm going to say birth control. Edit. Because of some comments I've been getting, I'd just like to point out that my personal birth control is abstinent. I lost my sex drive or desire for a partner back in my 20s, and 2 decades later, I have yet to change my mind. If I had a kid, it would be either from immaculate conception or a very determined rapist getting past my home security and plethora of dogs and attack cats, as I am an introverted hermit. So I'm not ditching birth control costs on someone else. I just don't have them personally. The New Yorker. Just kidding. You will end up with a stack of good-looking magazines you didn't get around to reading. I know I'm going to catch shit for this, but our app really has saved me a lot on travel, insurance, and a couple of other things. Audible has been an amazing subscription for me. I used Audible credits to pay for lecture series through great courses on several different subjects. I took CLEP exams on these subjects to knock out some of my general education requirements in college. Game Pass. I would cancel every television streaming service I have before I would cancel my Game Pass. Library. Lifetime free membership. Same. I have Amazon Prime for the shipping, but I guess it has streaming. I pay for Netflix for documentaries. My wife does YouTube Edv, but I don't watch it. I'm paying for Hubo Max right now because there was a $2.99 per month. With commercials, deal for 6 months. I'll cancel when it's up, and I'll have Paramount when Halo comes back and cancel it immediately when it's done. And I would cancel all of them. Even Amazon Prime shipping, before I cancelled Game Pass. Game Pass gives me so much entertainment. It's an insanely great deal. Canva. Dog health insurance. I don't have $1,000, $5,000 cash on hand for any emergency vet visits. Insurance makes sure I won't break the bank or ever have to put my pup down for lack of funds during an emergency. It's not cheap, but the few times I've really needed it with a couple $1,200, $1,500 bills, I'm at least breaking even. Worth every penny to know I can make a life-saving decision, if necessary, without financial ruin. Honestly, drop out. There is a new show called Very Important People, and it's hilarious, and just the second episode itself was well worth the $6. iCloud. It just backs up everything, and I don't even have to think about it. To settings, layout of my home screen, etc. Spotify. I remember joining Premium a few years ago, and it was great to lose the podcast ads. But in the past 6 months, it seems like more podcasts are adding their own ads, and now there's a non-skippable ad mat in the app. Noticed it in the Rigger podcast. The song downloads are great though. YouTube Premium. I'll never go back to normal YouTube.